Hi guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry I've been off for so long. I apologize. I've been going through life through shit at me, so I had to make it work. My phone got bad. I had lots of technical difficulties. Couldn't find a good app to edit on Android. Changed job. Sorry, quit my job. Started off on my own with my business partner. I run a couple of companies now. Have a couple of events coming up, and it's been crazy. So eventually, I realized that I needed to be consistent with this thing because I realized my stories are interesting and you guys seem to like them. And a lot of people have been asking me what's going on with my channel. So I'm back. So yeah, a viewer had mentioned at one point, Moyo, shout out to you, Moyo, for giving me this idea. She had said that nobody knew anything about me, and I realized that's true. People are listening to all my rantings from on every Saturday, on every day of the week. You hear me rant about random stuff, and nobody really knows, me. So this video is about my journey. It's gonna be short and sweet, but it's about my journey. I hate talking about myself because I equal it to bragging and stuff, but I can do this. Anyways, so my full name is Nkem Jika Okorafor. Obasi Okorafor. I don't go by Nkem Jika, I go by Nkem because all y'all know how to ruin my name. I've been called Nkem Yika, Nkem Chika, Nkem Jeka, Nkem. Somebody has come in Nkem Jaika at some point. So nah, man, y'all ain't gonna ruin my name and piss me off daily. Just come in Nkem. So I was born and brought up in Calabar, Cross River State. Stayed there for a very long time. It's an amazing place. It's everything Lagos is not. Let's just put it that way. There's trees everywhere, there's grass, it's quiet, it's peaceful, you can stroll. But then the hustle mentality is not there. So I had to get out as fast as I could. So I've been in Lagos for 2 years now, and it's been an amazing experience so far. My career first started off when I was 16. I started modeling when I was 16. My first show was on a truck. It was on a long truck during the Calabar Carnival. It was a designer called Asandia Hogan. You guys should check her out. She's still doing dope work here in Lagos. And she believed in me. That was my first runway show. She believed in me. She literally made me her muse. So I love you, Asandia. Trust me. So she opened that up for me. She opened up my career for me, basically. And then it just went on from there. And I realized that I wanted to be global. I wanted to go beyond the small town. I wanted to stop. I just didn't want to be the small town girl doing, because everybody knew who I was. Everybody was happy. A lot of people discouraged me, no doubt, but a lot of people encouraged me. And yeah, there are a couple of people who shout out to you guys, man. It's been I really appreciate all the encouragement over the years. But then after that first show, I realized that I wanted to be global. This is something I actually enjoyed doing. So I decided to explore the Lagos market. So I hopped on a bus when I turned 18. I hopped on a bus. Actually, when I turned 17, I hopped on a bus and took a bus to Lagos. It was 12 hours. So I always checked online and made sure that I knew about castings. When castings came up, I planned my trip, booked my ticket. It was 6K. Kakolok, shout out to you guys. They know me at that park so much. I'll be like, sister, long time. You have not traveled that far now. Long time. So yeah, I did a bus, 12 hours bus to Lagos for casting, 12 hours bus back, 12 hours bus for the show. After the show, 12-hour bus back. So I did that for 2 years straight. I was in school, but yet I'm a big believer of just don't do one thing, like explore different opportunities that come your way. A lot of people discouraged me from doing it, telling me, oh man, you'll flunk out of school, because my modeling career became successful after 2 years when I did one show, Music Beach Runway, and I was crowned I'm not a beauty queen. If you ask me about beauty, don't call me a beauty queen. I love beauty queens, by the way. Sorry, no shade, but I'm not a beauty queen. So, but yeah, there was a model competition within the show, a surprise competition that nobody knew about, even the models. And then I won. I was just like, when they called me, I was like, okay. And then they go, oh yeah, you go for either London Fashion Week or New York Fashion Week. I mean, London Fashion Week or a Fashion Week in South Africa. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. Oh, okay, sure. I didn't see it. I was like, yeah, sure. In my mind, I was just like, these people know how to promise and fail, nothing. So I just didn't take it seriously. But then I started getting calls from big bloggers asking me questions. They flew me back in they flew me back in business class for a shoot. That day was just like, phew. And I feel like the day that it became real to me that I had achieved such a huge milestone was I was visiting Lagos for a shoot. I think was it a shoot or a show or one of the or a casting or something. But I had come into Lagos and then I was walking into the Palms, and then you know that big, what they call it, is it Megatron screen, whatever, that big screen that's in front of Palms when you're coming in. Yes, I saw my face on there. It was a video. Oh, I'm tearing up again. What? I stood there and I cried like a baby. It was such a great experience. My modeling career took me far. After winning that competition, my modeling career just took off from there. But way before then, while I was in school, I started a PR company. So I was an independent consultant for Film House Cinemas. Yeah, largest cinema chain in Nigeria at the moment. Yes, I was there from the beginning. So yeah, I did PR for them for Cross River State and Akwa Ibom State while I was still in school. I was a BlackBerry brand ambassador for 2 years as well while I was in school. I did a lot of jobs. I worked for MTN. I worked with an NGO called ISEC. I was a president at some point for my university. I had a couple of other positions which involved PR, external relations, event management, communications. It was a lot of stuff. So yeah, a lot of my professional experience came from that, like came from all the job role that I took while I was in school. So I officially registered and opened up my first company when I was 19, my PR company called Price Management. I did a ton of work for Ebony Live TV, a lot of movie production houses, because I was in that industry at that point. It just made sense for me to plug into doing PR for the film industry. So I did PR for the entire country for Half of a Yellow Sun. I did PR for 50. I did PR for a couple of other movies. There's a lot of movies on. I just never pay attention because I don't keep track of all these things. I'm just in my mind. I'm just working. It's just work, make money, work, make money, work, make money. So anyways, I studied. Guess what I studied in school, y'all? Just guess. They wanted me to study medicine and study. I was like, no, not doing that. You're gonna spend 6 years in school, 1 year strike, give or take. Then you come out. If you find work, you are lucky. You now find the work, they will now not pay you salary. You go on strike, 6 months, no money. So I looked at it, I was like, nah man, not about to live that struggle life. So I thought about a course of study that I knew I would enjoy and I knew that I would still make money from. So that made me arrive at a decision to study agriculture. So I studied animal science in the University of Calabar. And I don't regret it. Everybody that was there came through remedial because that was what they gave them, but I picked it in German. My mom was looking at me like, this one don't mad. Oh, my daughter don't crazy. But after 1 year of doing that, because my mom looked at me one day and she said, I understand why you did it. Now I understand. And then she started asking me questions. Okay, so what did you learn in school? What did you learn in school today? Are this the problem I'm having? So because of that, my mom actually actively entered into agriculture. Because I made her a believer of it, of how much money can be made. So there are 3 basic needs in life: food, clothing, shelter. Agriculture basically caters for all of it. So I am never gonna be broke at all, even if I don't sell the food. I go chop up. So yeah, so I studied agriculture, and once I was done with school, I moved to Lagos full time. Then 2 days after I was done, just like, yeah man, bye mama. My mother was looking at me like, are you sure? I'm scared, but are you okay? I'm like, yeah man, I'm fine. So I moved from Calabar to Lagos. Immediately I was done after I defended my project, and then I left and I came to Lagos, and I already had a job waiting for me. So the PR thing I was doing for Film House Cinemas, they offered me a full-time job before I was done with school, and I said once I was done I should just come to head office and work for them from there. So I was a full-time staff. So I did that for a year and realized it wasn't for me. So I moved on, and I entered into an industry that I've always loved and I will always love, which is the fashion industry. I entered into fashion publication, like into media, and it was a good run. I learned a lot of stuff. I learned, like, trust me, the amount of experience I got in that 11 months of doing fashion, like media, it was amazing. It was amazing. I can't take away from the experience at all. So yes, that happened. I worked in a lot of covers, editorials, a ton of stuff. You'll see, I'll put up pictures and stuff while this is going on, so you will see stuff I worked on. Right now, I'm doing a million and one things with my business partner, Cynthia. Oh yeah, Cynthia is amazing. Half the time, I want to choke her, but she's an amazing friend. She's an amazing person, and we've known each other for so we've known of each other for so long. We just never talked, but randomly one day we started up a conversation and we realized that we both had the same dreams, goals and passions for the fashion industry here in Nigeria. There's so much we can be doing with the fashion industry here. In every other country it's a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, but here it's just like struggle, you struggle, and I don't get it. South Africa has basically the same things we have. The only difference is that they're just more organized, but somehow they have they have Harper's Bazaar, they have Cosmo, they have the biggest fashion publications, lifestyle publications in the world. They have branches in South Africa, but Lagos is supposed to be, Nigeria is supposed to be the biggest market in Africa, and we don't have that. So something is wrong, and that's what we're here to fix, basically. So there's so much stuff going on with me. I don't know, just I can't go into detail about say plenty things, but yeah, that's about me at the moment. My philosophy in life is just be humble, put your head down, work. Don't look at what everybody's doing. What people don't realize is what you see on social media versus real life, two very different things. So if you're looking at other people and waiting and trying to mimic their lifestyle because it looks nice, don't do that. Put your head down, figure out what your dream is, what your goal is, work towards it, and always be humble. Be humble, smile at people, make a lot of connections. That's what people don't understand. Contact are the new empire. Your contacts will help you build an empire. Anyways, guys, that's my journey so far, and I'm really excited about what the rest of my life has to hold. Um, just enjoy your journey and be grateful for how far you've come, basically. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna see you next week. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited. Next week is going to be interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm so happy to be back. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Also drop a comment and ask me questions about myself, and I'll respond. Bye, guys.